Hey guys, it's Austin from Athilates.com, and today we're going to talk about an exercise that's a variation on a yoga push-up. And the focus of this exercise is to kind of get into some core stability, some thoracic upper back mobility, and kind of turn the push-up into a whole activation exercise. Now, we haven't talked a lot about push-ups yet on the website, but the push-up is actually a really important exercise. Number one, your hands are on the ground. So as you're going through the motion, it's actually an excellent closed chain exercise as opposed to like a bench press, which is open chain because your hands are kind of pushing something that's up in the air. Your scapulas are stuck together. That's the stable point in a bench press. And with them stuck and your arms moving, it's not necessarily the most healthy position for your shoulder joint. However, with your hands on the ground, it allows your scapulas to move through their full range of motion. So there's a couple things that can really, end up benefiting what's going on with your shoulder health through doing push-ups. But besides that, I focus on the push-up as really a test of core stability. This is a moving plank. And if you can't keep the proper core rib position, you can't keep your glutes activated and move properly with your arms kind of in a solid position with your elbows kind of facing forward, then you really aren't doing a push-up correctly. So we're gonna get down and show this exercise and a couple key points. Number one, what I like to do when I set it for the push-up is I want to make sure someone doing just a typical push-up is protracting their shoulder blades at the top. That little extra motion turns on your serratus and really helps clear some of that upward rotation that you need, kind of restore it. So number one, you got to get that little bit at the top. And then as I'm coming down, I want you guys to look at my arm placement. I'm going to have my arm, we got the elbow and the wrist parallel, and then also are perpendicular to the floor, excuse me. And then also what you got is you have my shoulders back, and I'm not allowing this to happen on the way up. That turn out. People always want to turn their arms out to get back up out of the push-up. That's a no-no. You got to keep your arms back. So if you have trouble just doing a push-up, work on holding this position. If you can see where my core is too. I'm locked in, my butt is squeezed, and I'm not overly arching. I'm not leading with my hips. I'm keeping my back kind of a little bit rounded almost at the top. And then I'm gonna work on just controlling the descent and coming down. And if I need to, I'll just press out of it. That's a great drill just to work on your positioning. Now, the more advanced version that I wanna show you guys today is an excellent warm-up for people that can do it. And here's how it goes. So you're gonna start in the push-up position. You're gonna spread your feet wider for a better base. You're gonna push away with one arm. You're gonna lift the other arm and try not to let your hips move. Try to keep your abs tight. Lift one arm, hold that, take a breath out, and then switch. Push away, hold, and then you're gonna push back by rounding your upper back. Come into like a yoga downward dog position, round back forward, and go into your push-up. And then repeat. Arm, arm, back, and push up. And that's the exercise today. Try that at home. See how it feels. It's a great way to warm up everything, get the proper alignment going, and kind of get yourself ready for anything that you're going to face in your workout. That's the yoga push-up with core stability and thoracic mobility and a lot of other good stuff. I'm Austin from Athilates.com, and I'll talk to you later.